What are 5 mistakes to avoid when buying a home? We'll cover that today on Frequently Asked Friday. What is going on, party people? Thank you guys for tuning in. In this video today, I'm going to cover 5 common mistakes that we see buyers make when they are buying a home. Let's jump right into them. Number 1, overlooking financial preparation. So you need to put yourself in a financial position to be able to afford a home. You want to pay down debt. You want to close credit accounts that you're not using anymore or not open up any new credit accounts. And ideally, you want to get to at least 5% of the purchase price of the home that you want to buy saved so that you can allocate that money towards your purchase. Second mistake, and kind of the flip side of the coin that we see folks make, is they wait until they've saved 20% down payment before they go out and start shopping for a home. Now, it is certainly not a bad thing at all to have 20% down to put towards a house. That being said, I find most people, especially when they're buying their first house, it's going to take them a long time to get to 20%. And whilst they are spending all that time getting down to 20%, home prices have continued to appreciate, maybe mortgage rates have gone up, and they've just missed out on the market. Whereas you could typically get in a home for 10% down, 5% down. There's even programs where you can get in homes for 0% down. Now, we don't necessarily recommend that. We want to see you get to at least 5%, but don't feel like you have to have 20% down to be able to purchase a home. Number 3, they will skip the mortgage pre-approval process. This is kind of the veggies before you get to eat your dessert, right? So before we go start looking at homes, before we start falling in love with properties and whatnot, we want to get pre-approved. That way we know what we can afford. We've evaluated our mortgage options. If there's holes in our credit or certain things we need to do to get ourselves ready financially, we've done that. If you need a recommendation for a good mortgage lender, go ahead and comment below or shoot me a DM. We'd be happy to put you in touch with somebody. Number 4, not thinking through their wants and their needs in their home, and or not thinking through their timeline in that home. So one of the questions we always like to ask our buyers is not only, hey, what are you looking for in a property, which, believe it or not, a lot of couples don't get on the same page as far as what they're actually looking for. They just see houses and fall in love. You want to chat through your wants and needs and your criteria that you're looking for in a home, but you also want to think about how long do we plan on being in this home? Are schools a consideration? Maybe you don't have kids right now, but maybe you're planning on having kids in the next couple of years. We recommend that if you're going to buy a home, that you plan on being in that home for at least 5 years, because anything less than 5 years, you're subject to market fluctuations in price. And then what is your life going to look like in the next 5 years? If you're buying new construction, we'd recommend you stay in that property for at least 10 years. Reason being, if you have to sell in anything less than 10 years, that builder may still be building in your community. It's very tough to sell a property when you're competing with a builder who's building brand new homes in your same subdivision. And then last but not least is not working with a real estate professional or working with the first real estate professional you end up meeting. If you go on these major sites like Zillow, like Realtor.com, and you say, hey, I want to talk to an agent or I want to see a property, you're going to get randomly assigned to an agent who may or may not be the best agent for you or somebody qualified to actually help you. So spend some time researching, asking questions, finding somebody that you feel comfortable working with that is also knowledgeable, is going to be able to represent you, protect your interests, and guide you through the process. So guys, those are the 5 pitfalls to avoid when buying your home. If we didn't cover anything, if you have any questions or concerns, go ahead and throw it in the comments or shoot me a DM. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to seeing you next month.